Alright guys, want to give you a quick look at the desktop Aviator landing gear panel. I put it in place, it's in my GoFlight rack, fit in perfectly. The only concession I'm making is that it doesn't match in color, but the functionality is much better. The push to test works, all the lights come on. I like the square lights more than the round lights, feels a little more like the Gulfstream to me. The pull to extend, gears going down. There's your 3 green lights. And pull to retract. Gears coming up. Gears up, lights are out. You might notice the engine start module has appeared below it, moved from the aft pedestal where my ATC module is back in place, though it's not plugged in, just using it to fill the hole. The reason I wanted to put the engine start module here, well actually 2 reasons. One is this ATC module's circuit board is too long to put in this location, and I wanted to put something here that was not going to have any lights on it, so it didn't take away from the landing gear lights. But I really like this module. It's very easy to set up. As soon as I plugged it in, it recognized the device. You set the assignment inside Flight Sim. You go to settings and then controls, and then you find the joystick labeled landing gear. You delete all the unnecessary assignments that some reason gives you, and you select it to be the gear extend and retract. And that is it. It works perfectly with everything else. And don't get me wrong, I did really like the GoFlight landing gear module. It was nice, but it didn't have that pull up to extend or retract. It's just a toggle switch up and down with this handle on it. The interesting thing about this handle is one side is flat and one side is kind of beveled. I always thought that was a little weird, and I don't know why. I didn't use this trim wheel or the flap switch at all, and I like that the landing gear lights are now more in the middle and the switch is far off to the right. GoFlight's a great product. I'm not putting them down at all. I just wanted something a little bit different. Next, I'm going to work on the parking brake handle. Okay, so I've installed the parking brake handle. I chose to put it right here. I used some Velcro to attach it to the side of the GoFlight center pedestal. I think that's going to be a big improvement over using the toggle switch right there that I was using. But I'm going to show you how to program the switch, which is exactly the same as it was for the landing gear. And it's real easy. No extra software needed. It's set up through Flight Sim. So I'll run you through that real quick. Okay, so here's going to be the process for setting up both the landing gear and the parking brakes handle, which are identified as joysticks by Flight Sim. So you open Flight Sim, and which is what I've done, and I'm in free flight. You go to settings. There we go. You go to controls, and it's actually, because it's the most recent thing I plugged in, it's at the top of the list, but you'll see I have the landing gear and the parking brake. You go to buttons and keys, and you scroll down until you find the landing gear apply and release, and it actually is already programmed. I don't even need to tell it to do it. It knows to do it. But what you do have to do is continue scrolling down the list, and you'll find other things like elevator trim up and down. I delete these joystick assignments so it doesn't create any confusion. I don't know why it does this, but flaps extend, delete the assignment. Flaps retract, delete the assignment. Landing gear. I'm in the parking brake, so delete the assignment. I guess it just picks up all the things I have assigned for other things. Droppable objects, delete the assignment. What's this? View next category, delete the assignment. View pan, delete the assignment. And that's it. So we run up and down the list and we make sure nothing else is there. except for the parking brake. And so after you've gone up and down the list, clearing all the other assignments, make sure to wait a second. These are on brakes apply release. We need it to be on brakes set parking. So we need to new assignment. Then you click the button. It says it's assigned to brakes. We're going to say okay because that's correct. And then make sure this repeat slider is to the far left. You do not want it to repeat. Okay. Free flight. We'll just load. Alright, now that Flight Sim is loaded, you see I pull the parking brake and the brakes are set. I close it or push it down and the brakes are released. Brakes set, brakes released. And it shows here, brakes set, brakes released. And it's that easy to set up these desktop Aviator panels. So I look forward to making a flight with my new brakes. This is definitely better than the toggle switch, which I hope to reprogram as my APU on-off. I'll let you know if that works out. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and until next time, happy landings.